Hello, everyone. So the budget system I use is called YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget. I have been using this system off and on for a while. If right here, you'll notice that this says Restart 2020 because YNAB allows you and sometimes kind of encourages you to restart when you've kind of gotten off track. So you can see I have had to restart a couple of times. This, I believe, was my very first one, and that was 2019. That probably wasn't my first one. I think I started this one back in 2018, probably, maybe a little earlier when it might have been 2019. Um, and then I stopped for a little while and I had to, restart. And when I learned more about budgeting and see a method that I think might fit or work for me, I would restart and do again. And so this one is my current one that I use right now. And I am not an expert with YNAB, so I can't explain all the different options and things that happen with YNAB. I just know that I like the program and the software, and it works for me. And it's a subscription base, so I will. I know the initial month you get like 31 days for free, I believe, when you initially sign up, and then after that, um, it's a subscription. And I can't remember if there's a monthly option, but it might be a monthly option. But I pay annually. So in the budget, when I open up my different categories, you will see that there is a category in here for that. So these are the different category groups. Well, over here are the different accounts. Um, and some of them I don't have. You can change the name. Like I could have gave this a nickname and all of that kind of stuff. But like this one, I did give a nickname because Tides is just what that bank account is for. So that bank is strictly for my different tithes and offering. And then my main bank right now is this one. And then this is my credit card. Yes, I only have one credit card at this time, so yay. It's, I have a couple of store cards, but those are completely paid off. When I started paying off debt, those were the first things that were completely paid off. Okay, so here are each of my category groups. Credit card payment, and it's just one inside of there. And you can open and collapse these things. So that's why it looks like this. I have it collapsed and fixed. My fixed are giving, my second tab, my rent, um, and the number is the date that is due. Then internet is due on the 14th. The cable, cable-ish, is the 24th. The cell phone is due on the 28th. Student loans, which I am in deferment right now, so I actually don't have a payment. But once I do start paying, that'll be a fixed amount. And then interest and fees. I could probably actually move this because interest and fees aren't really a fixed amount, but it's all based off of the credit card. I believe so. I may be moving that one. Okay, and then we have moving, preparing to move. So, application fee, first and last month rent, possibly. This number is really an estimate because I don't know, but that's like an estimated goal for how much I would like to save. Security deposit, pet deposit because I have a dog, so wherever I go, I would probably have to pay a pet deposit. It could be different amounts, but I just created a goal number. Renter insurance, again, goal number. Utility deposit, moving myself food for the move, moving myself gas to get to where I'm moving to, decorating costs, and moving company fee. Now, I will probably be moving myself and not using a company, but I may have to use like a U-Haul. Um, so that would be what this would be under, and I haven't quite created a goal for that because I need to do some research to see how much, an estimated amount of how much that would cost. And now the next one um, is fixed temporary because I plan to buy a car before I move because depending on where I move to, um, the place that I'm thinking about moving, I absolutely need a car. Where I live right now, it's great public transportation, so you don't need a car. In all actuality, you don't need a car in Washington, D.C. area. Um, but my thought is where I'm probably going will not be in the area, so I will definitely need a car. So this is titled Third Tide slash car, and this is car insurance. And both of these are estimates of how much I think I need to save up to have this and this by the time next year when I purchase the car. My next group is flex slash shopping. So these are the things that like aren't fixed or are not I can live without. So this, if I decided to cancel this, I would still have a phone. And that's what this is paying for additional gigabytes on my phone. So these things are like if I decided to either if I decided to cancel it, I wouldn't like die or without it, or it's not a set amount each month. So Apple Music is on the ninth. Stash is an investing um, app that I use to make investments when I have the extra money. Clothing, yeah, self-explanatory. YNAB is my YNAB. My renewal is November 18th, which is coming up. And Theo is my dog, and so I have his food ordered on a monthly basis from Petco, and that comes out on the 19th. And the water bill is down here because the water bill amount is different each month. So that's why it's down here instead of on a fixed amount up there because the amount I have to save changes each month. And then grocery, I break my grocery down paycheck one and paycheck two because I normally get two paychecks a month. This is toiletry things, things for the bathroom, and dining out is in that category. And then I have another flex, which is pocket money, hair care, transportation, and of course, transportation is different than car because right now I'm on public transportation, so paying for public transportation and then saving up for a car, so two different groups. Prince, my son, my daughter. Home care is um, separate from bathroom needs, because bathroom needs are strictly soap, shampoo, things like that. Home care is anything that I have to buy outside of that. So bins, sheets, towels, new- stuff like that. Uh, Lexus is my older one, my older daughter. That sometimes she just needs some assistance, so I decided to a create a budget for her. Gardening, gifts, stuff I forgot, because sometimes you just forget things. Um, Debt payment is this is something that's on my credit report from the time I went to school at UMUD, UMUDC. It was the online school for University of Maryland. And then my lawyer fee. This is not on my credit report. I have a really good lawyer that I work with for my daughter, and so I make payments to him to still pay off those things. And then I have my sorority. I am a member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, and here is conferences. Rower is my daughter. She's a part of our affiliate group, which is the Rower Club. So that's separate from what I have to do. And then chapter dues, which is annually. So those are all my categories. And under hidden categories is things that when you first start off with YNAB, they have different categories preset, which are like the most common categories. And so if those categories didn't um, mean anything to me, or I didn't need them, I didn't delete them, which you have the option to completely delete it, but I decided to hide them because I figured maybe one day in the future I might use these categories, so I decided to hide them. So that was kind of a quick overview of all my categories. And I didn't go into detail about the numbers. I know you can see the numbers over here. In most of these categories, I have goals that I set up for each one of them. And that way I know how much I need to fund each category. And we'll go into that once I start budgeting and working with my numbers, but I haven't gotten paid yet. But you can see the green check mark. So for right now, that is completely funded, and that is for November. So when November comes, I just simply have to write a check, and that's already taken care of. So that is it for now. I just thought I would kind of share my initial numbers for right now, and I will see you when I actually get paid. Well, yeah, I will create the video when I actually get paid and I sit down and start working on my numbers. You might not see the video until the following Monday because I get paid on Friday. I probably will upload, I probably will record the video, but unfortunately, due to work and timing, the video might not go live until Monday because Sabbath and things like that. Or the video might go live on Sunday. I'm trying to figure out and pick a day um, for the videos to go live. But if you have any questions, please put them down in the chat, and remember to always be kind in the chat. And it was nice seeing you. Bye.